week is the offensive unit doing that, not necessarily the guys returning the open. This.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready. 18 Gator. Record. Protein spell 5.
They'll run on first down. Campbell. He'll have a first down past the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
Well, they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. They'll run with a big man, Campbell. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A loss of 2 there. Second down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
Hey, Jet.
On second down, it's Campbell. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Down. 90 Wolf. I got 15. Get in the weight room. Yeah.
From midfield now, Marino. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 28. First down, here's the run with Martin. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. It's a second and 10 at the Cowboys' 28-yard line.
Mike 15, guys. Mike 15, all right? Let's go, D.
Throwing on second down, Marino. And that is caught by Brown for a Cardinal touchdown. Antonio Brown hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Hauschka with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. They start on the ground here at Sanders. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4. On second down now, it's Sanders. Lorenzo Alexander brings him down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Wait, that round 80, round 80, 55. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back. 6'6", bullet high. Watch twist.
On third down, they'll run it with Sanders, and they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down. Great first drive defensively. Third and short, able to stuff the run.
And what it does is it gives not just confidence to your defensive players, it gives an overall feeling of, okay, we've established things here early. we can carry this throughout the game.
Back 55, back 55. 53, land now. Check. Hey, Delta. Check 55 to Mike. Watch the flag, watch the flag. Rip.
Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. Flushed out right. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. This is Cohen. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Switch. Check 4, check 4.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And the kick by Butker is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. He's coming. We got double up. Recon, 132 fighter. Alert 3. Get it.
On the run, it's Campbell. And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
Ready? 8, read.
They'll try and fight for it here with Campbell. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It'll be an Arizona 1st down on a gain of 17.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
We go set. 10-2 saw. Watch the pass. Here we go.
On first down, Martin. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. On second down, Martin. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Here we go. 15 line. 15 line. Rip right. 5.
On 3rd down, Marino. They set up the screen to Martin. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Marino. Towards the end zone for Brown. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense.
Yep.
Run what
Put
you
your
do
foot on
best.
the gas.
Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Hey, Charlie. Mike 55. Too little, Captain. Mike 55. Right there in the middle. Let's go on. No, 66. Out.
On play action. Now Brady in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Lorenzo Alexander in there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22.5 set in 2001. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Hey, Sue.
That's what I do. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Right here.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Going deep for Hopkins. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more himself, compose himself.
That loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd and 9.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 9. To throw is Marino. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A very solid gain of 27. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Martin. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Marino to throw. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans. And that one falls incomplete. A 50-50 ball. A little dangerous. Could have been picked. Now it's 3rd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. The Cardinals on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll hand this to Campbell, running right. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. They'll try and run for it. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead. Hauschka adds the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This will be taken in at the 1. And some room to roam now. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. The screen pass here to Cohen. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. 4 receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he'll go down at the 28. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Keep playing hard.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And Butker able to put this one through. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. 30, the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. A big play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Cardinals push further out in front. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Wait, that's 29. Alpha.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Easy.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
I'm going back to you.
Check it, reload.
55. Right there in the middle. 55. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Hey, wahoo. He's tired of
Now Brady throwing on second down. And going deep for Hill. And that one almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now third down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
On third and long, it's Brady. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Second and 3 at the 24-yard line.
Yes.
Again, they run with Campbell. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs.
At this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Come on, set. 10-2 saw.
You're trapped. Check 9.
They'll run on first down. Martin. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Watch the slats.
Here's Campbell. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
Partner, I know my grade school teachers never would believe this, but I can absorb a lesson. I think there's a lesson in this one. He's having a great day running the football, but occasionally they're going to find a way to stop you, aren't they?
Yeah, this time the defense stepped up, and what's been so far a tough game for them.
Here we go. 15 line. 15 line. Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Campbell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Campbell, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Hey, Foxtrot. 15. Line 15. Now.
Now they'll throw it with Marino. And caught left side, Olsen. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Campbell. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
4th down now after a loss of 2.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that will bump the lead up to 11. A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, let a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13, Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. That is